I think it's so great the way that you're showing everyone that even after winning 7 Super Bowls, you can still have a midlife crisis.
Gronk, I've been watching you on Fox NFL Sunday, and I'm begging you, please, stop doing your job.
Who's laughing now, Tom? Not you, because your face can't move and you don't have a sense of humor.
You and Bill are so far apart from each other. I just feel like, why do y'all take a shot together, man? Yeah. Robert wants to do it. Bill, let's make the uncomfortable uncomfortable, right? Pour Bill a shot. Robert's here. Wait, Bill, don't move. Bill, this is a big moment, Bill. Stay right in.
I wanted to say this is the greatest coach in the history of the game that did what no one else has done. And having Tom Brady and him was the greatest honor the good Lord gave me. So, cheers. Let's go. Drink it.
A black man made that happen.
That was so good. It was a snippet from the 3 hours long roast session on Netflix of Tom Brady that aired last night. The roast was obviously hosted by Kevin Hart. Stephen A., your reaction to the roast?
Well, I was, first of all, it was epic. It was sensational. It was really, really entertaining. Got to give major props to Tom Brady. Everybody can't accept getting roasted.
Oh no!
I think I could do it. I know Shannon ain't trying to do it. But Tom Brady jumped right into the fire and did his thing. Gronkowski was hilarious. Julian Edelman was really fantastic. I forgot the name of that lady in the black dress who was, she was a bit raunchy with a couple of things, but she was hysterical. Yeah. No question
Nikki
about
Glaser.
it. Kevin Hart. Yeah. Kevin Hart just did his thing. It was a fabulous event. And to me, Shannon, to see Tom Brady in that kind of environment, because I've gotten to know him a little bit, particularly since, he stepped away from the game. We talk a few times. You know what? He's a champion in every way, man, as a person and as a player. It's really nice to see him having a good time. I think he's going to be a star in the booth. I really do. Remember I said that, Shannon. I think he's going to be a star in the booth. But all of those guys that was there, everybody that was roasting him, the right people were there, whoever picked it, the cast, the crew that came after him. It was perfectly timed. I give major props and love to everybody associated with this event, and it really made me feel good to see Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft up there getting the toast together because, listen, you work with somebody for 2+ decades, it's going to be some friction, stuff's going to go awry, you're going to move in a different direction. But at the end of the day, you've said it best, Shannon, on a few matters in the past. One moment, or a couple of moments doesn't ruin years of things, and they've achieved so many great things over the years. That's why you saw people standing up and applauding, because this is how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like that.
Stephen A., this was an old school roast. Because in order to have a true roast, you have to make people uncomfortable. And some of the things they said made people very uncomfortable. Yeah. This is a Dean Martin roast way back in the 70s when it was Carol Burnett and Rickles and Rodney Dangerfield and Pryor and all those guys. It was Carol Burnett.
Sammy Davis Jr., the whole bit,
Yeah, it was really uncomfortable. And I think the thing is that Tom, when he agreed to it, yeah, sure, no problem. After about 30 minutes, he's like, well, what I done got myself into, Stephen A. And everybody gave him that work. Coach Belichick showed up looking like an encyclopedia salesman. He gave him that work. Mr. Kraft was feeling really good when Kevin K. Hart called him up to the mic. He was feeling real good. He had a little buzz going on in him. But you're right, Stephen A.
That's right.
Now, could I roast somebody if they say, Shannon, we're having a roast for such and such? Could you come? Absolutely. And drop the hammer.
You'd roast me. you'd roast me in a heartbeat without hesitation.
You better pray. You better pray. They don't ever have a roast. I don't care if they have it on the moon. I'm coming. I'm paying for my own way to come to the moon. Stephen A, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you, you know what up. I'm gonna tell you, you know what up. I can roast, but you're right, Stephen A.
I know
because
you would.
here's the thing. I can take it like when people I know, like you roasted me, people I know. But a lot of these comedians, Stephen A, they dropped the hammer on Tom. I mean, they ate him. They gave Kim Kardashian that work too. And she's like, hold on, I'm here to roast. How I get involved?
That's right. And got
boo
and poor Kim. I'm like, what's up? What's wrong
You
with
do
y'all?
realize, though, Stephen A., when you show up to a roast, everybody's fair game. Because the way I look at it, if you grin, you in. So and guess what? You laugh if somebody says something about me, when I get the mic, I'm going to light you up too.
All right, Stephen A., we got to see you get roasted.
Listen. If they listen, I'm scared of the people who would volunteer to show up to roast me.
It'd be so good. It would be so good.
I'm scared. The people in the industry, the people on the show, him, RC, Swagoo, they pay their own flights to come there to roast me. You know Molly would have to get in the action. She would have missed it. Hell, Christine, I wouldn't put it past you. You probably get in on it too. But the comedians, the Kevin Harts of the world and others, oh my Lord, I don't even want to think. I don't even want to think about it. But one of these days, I'm gonna agree to it. Let me say this really, really quickly on a sour note, on a different note.
What's that?
Kendrick Lamar, Drake, stop. It's getting too personal. Stop it. That's not funny. Stop.
All right.
Just stop.